living in the grand spatial dream. Visualize just what we mean. Innovation shaping our fate. Together we celebrate. From data to display, community lights the way. Liquid galaxy, we see it all. Technological marvel standing tall. Liquid galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. Where we glide, from the peaks to the seas, exploring with ease. Mapping the future's bright, our bond ignites the night. Collaborate, innovate, together we elevate. Liquid galaxy, we see it all. Technological marvel standing tall. Liquid galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. Liquid galaxy, we see an old technological marvel standing tall. Liquid galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. Liquid galaxy, we see it all. Technological marvel standing tall. Liquid galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. Tech beehive. In the heart of the tech beehive. In the heart of the tech beehive. You can see through panoramic screens, living in the grand spatial dream. Visualize just what we mean. Innovation shaping our fate. Together we celebrate. From data to display, community lights the way. Liquid galaxy, we see it all. Technological marvel standing tall. Liquid galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. The freeways are wide, to the world where we glide. From the peaks to the seas, exploring with ease. Mapping the future's bright, our bond ignites the night. Collaborate, innovate, together we elevate. Liquid galaxy, we see it all. Technological marvel standing tall. Liquid galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. Liquid galaxy, we see an old technological marvel standing tall. Liquid galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. Liquid galaxy, we see it all. Technological marvel standing tall. Liquid galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. Tech beehive. In the heart of the tech beehive. In the heart of the tech beehive. heart of the galaxy where the stars align, we gather as a community with a vision so divine. Panoramic views, a world we can explore. With Liquid Galaxy, we open up the door. Echoes of the galaxy in every beat we play. Innovation shining bright, lighting up our way. Together we create, with passion and with pride. In the Liquid Galaxy, our dreams and worlds collide. Spatial wonders unfolding at our feet. A journey through the cosmos, a visual retreat. From mountains to the oceans, we see it all so clear. With every map and image, the universe draws near. Echoes of the galaxy in every beat we play. Innovation shining bright, lighting up our way. Together we create, with passion and with pride. In the Liquid Galaxy, our dreams and worlds collide.
Hello everyone, my name is Anushka and I'm currently pursuing a BTech in Computer Science with specialization in Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning at Dronacharya College of Engineering. Today I'm really excited to present my project for the Liquid Galaxy Build with AI Quiz contest. The name of my project is Location Finder, a web application that lets users explore places around the world using the power of AI and geospatial visualization. Location Finder is a simple yet smart web app that uses artificial intelligence to extract places' name from the user prompts like "Take me to Paris" and then visualize those places on Google Earth. Once the location is identified, the app fetches the geographical coordinates using the OpenCage API, generates a KML file, and that file as of now is to be manually opened in Google Earth to see a fly to animation to the place with a marker. This is not just a travel tool, it's a small step towards making geospatial exploration more interactive and AI driven. So here's a quick look at the technologies that I've used for making the web app. For front-end, I've used HTML, CSS and JavaScript. For the backend, I've used Node.js and Express, and I've used Gemma 2 billion IT model from Hugging Face, integrated via inference endpoint. Location names are converted to coordinates using the OpenCage API, and I've used Google Earth Pro for rendering the KML files. While I have tested this on a single screen setup as of now, but definitely it can be tested on the full Liquid Galaxy rig. So here's how the app works behind the scenes. The user enters a prompt like "Take me to Tokyo." The prompt is sent to Hugging Face model, which returns a response. The backend extracts the location name from the response using the basic text processing. Then it uses the OpenCage API to get the latitude and the longitude. With those coordinates, the app generates a KML file that has to be opened manually in Google Earth as of now. Then the KML includes a fly to animation and a placemark at the location. So here's the web app on the screen, and like I am typing "Take me to Mumbai" and I'm clicking on ask. So it is asking me to set the API key. I'll go to the API settings and I'll enter my API key, click on save, and it is saying API key saved. Now when I click on ask, it is opening Google Earth Pro automatically on my system. And now I'll have to manually open the KML file. And here it goes, it is showing a fly to animation to Mumbai, and there's the place mark. So we've reached Mumbai. Now I'm writing "Take me to Brazil." And the moment I click on ask, it is opening Google Earth, and then I'll have to again manually open the file, whereas the previously saved KML file would automatically be deleted from the system and only the new one would be saved along with the coordinates of Brazil. So there we are going to Brazil. So that's give me the place mark to Brazil. Now let me test it on something else. I'm writing take me to Japan, and let's see if it takes us to Japan. I'll just open my file. Alright, it's taking us to Japan. There we've reached Tokyo. So there maybe there are some locations that couldn't be fetched because I'm not using Google Maps API. I'm using OpenCage API, so there must be some location that cannot be reached. So that can be later on looked into. Now if I write take me to Delhi, it should take me to Delhi because Delhi is a well-known place. So I'll open my file. And yeah, so it's taking me to Delhi, and that's Delhi. If I ask it to tell me something that is irrelevant, I'm writing tell me something about monkeys. So it would be showing me that the response cannot be generated. So it says sorry, couldn't find the information. So the play and pause button are also working, the speak button is also working.
Sorry, I couldn't find the information. Sorry, I couldn't find the information.
Okay, so some of the limitations of my web app are that it does not support general geographical knowledge questions like if the user enters tell me something about Brazil, so that is unsupported because there is no KML file that is generated in that query. So the next one is KML files are to be opened manually on Google Earth. They are not opened automatically as of now, and the location name extraction from AI response may fail as the prompt is ambiguous. Some of the locations may not be identified because of restricted access on OpenCage API. We can switch to Google Maps API, the paid version, for the accurate results. So the future improvements that I aim for in my web app are to improve the accurate location extraction, to auto open the KML files in Google Earth Pro, add full Liquid Galaxy integration, add support for voice commands, and move to a paid geolocation service like Google Maps API for more accurate coordinates. Okay, so the question that arises here is, why is this project meaningful? So the answer to this is that it demonstrates the power of AI and geospatial visualization in such a way that it's lightweight, scalable, and beginner friendly. This is just a beginning of how we can blend natural language understanding with immersive tools like Liquid Galaxy. So thank you so much for watching my project demo for Location Finder. I'm really thankful to the Liquid Galaxy team for this opportunity and would love for your feedback and suggestions. Once again, I am Anishka and this was my submission for the Build with AI Kiss contest. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Madhav Majumdar. I am from India, and here's the submission of Build with AI KISAP contest 2025. So this is the application for Build with AI KISAP contest 2025. Uh, I have used this Pixel 6a emulator, which have a 6 inches display, and it have three screens: home, connect, and settings. In settings, we have simple functionalities for Liquid Galaxy to control the Liquid Galaxy screen, which is relaunching, reboot, or power off, or refreshing the screen. And then we have this connect screen where we can connect with Liquid Galaxy by giving the details. And here's the home page where we can enter the location which we want to see or navigate to. So let's connect with Liquid Galaxy. It's a connected. Let's go in home and tap the location. Let's say Sweden. And
Sweden is a Scandinavian nation in Northern Europe known for its vast forests, numerous lakes, and coastal islands. It has a progressive social system and a high quality of life. Sweden
okay,
is the country with the most islands. It has over 267,000 islands.
as you can see, when I put a location in here, a place, it tells some interesting facts about that place. And the Liquid Galaxy navigate to that location. Here is how the application work. When we give an input to the application, it send a request, a prompt where we requesting for a brief description, interesting facts and coordinate of that place or a location, and then AI give the response and we fetch it and decode it and save in our local machine. Then we send the location, the coordinates, uh, using KML to Liquid Galaxy, where our Liquid Galaxy react and navigate to that specific location. And we are using Flutter TTS package to reading the description and facts of that location. My proposal of using AI is to get historic data and events and show it on Liquid Galaxy screen. Uh, Basically for using for simpler tasks, not too complicated. Thank you.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Mohammed Salim, and I'm a computer engineering student at the American University in Cairo. The name of my proposal is Theosphere, an AI-driven CBT visualizer, and it has been submitted to Google Summer of Code 2025 under the Liquid Galaxy organization. The goal of this project is to create an immersive therapy experience using CBT and large language models. The Flutter app I'm planning to make will control sessions, talk to the therapist, the AI therapist, of course, trigger LG sessions, trigger LG scenes, not sessions, and provide journaling, summaries, and breathing sessions. So now I will show you a prototype. This prototype I have already built, and it shows or it lays the groundwork for the more advanced implementation that I have already proposed in my GSoC timeline. And this is just to show that I can implement and integrate AI with my application. Um, so yeah, the prototype you are seeing now on the left of the screen is just a simple Flutter app that uses the Gemini API to simulate the um, AI, therapy experience, um, basically to simulate the conversation between a user and AI therapist. And this AI therapist is supposed to be emotionally aware and able to adapt based on the user feeling. Yeah, before anything, I want to again emphasize that what I'm doing now is just to prove my ability of integrating AI in my application. And in the GSoC project, the actual one, everything will be different, more advanced, more detailed, and of course, much more complicated. So this is just a prototype. This is just, again, to show that I can integrate AI in my application. So let's begin by looking at the overall flow of how the prototype works. When a user sends a message, I will make a demonstration right now, but um, I'm just speaking about the general flow. um, when a user sends a message, it's passed to the Gemini API along with the conversation history. Gemini replies with a thoughtful response, supposedly a thoughtful response, guided by a system uh, prompt that enforces CBT structure and empathy. At the end of each reply, it includes a special tag like this one. Yeah, emotion detected between brackets, emotion, etc. Um, this emotion is extracted on the client side, but we do not show it to the user. That emotion is logged using a custom emotion analyzer class, which I will show in a few minutes. Um, this same flow will be extended in the GSoC project to not only adapt the conversation, but also to dynamically adjust visuals displayed on the Liquid Galaxy system. Um, I will just send some messages to this prototype to just make a simple demonstration. So for example, I will say, I'm having problems with repeating washing my hands. I fear being dirty, for example. So what we will see is a response. He said that I'm having OCD, okay, and he is asking some and it's asking some uh, questions, and these questions are follow-up questions about my status. And also, as you can see here, it said that my the emotion dominated is being fearful. Okay, so I will try to clear the chat and write something different. I will write, for example, um, I can't focus on my study and feel distracted and sad most of the time. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's talking about that. I saw that okay, so it's generally speaking about my status, and it's saying that my uh, my emotion tag is being sad, so it correctly uh, um, detected my emotion. So um, let's check now the code. Um, let's start with uh, the AI therapist itself. Um, so we have here Gemini service Dart, and this class wraps the Gemini API. Of course, the Gemini API is in the main file. Of course, I'm not going to show it in this video. Anyways, the prompt includes instructions to follow CBT therapy principles, as you can see here. And again, this is tentative. In the actual version, it will be much more complicated. Uh, so, yeah, in the prompt, it always ends with an emotion tag. It's required, um, and it will, and as I have mentioned before, it looks like this. Again, this tag is never shown to the user. It's meant purely for internal emotion tracking. Also, it gives the app the ability to track the emotional state of the user in real time. Once the response is received from Gemini, I use this line, um, find emotion, yeah, extract emotion from response, and I pass the response itself um, to this function, and it's extract the emotion, and then I remove the tag before showing the response to the user using clear response. At this point, we have a clean response for display and an internal label of the user's emotional state, like sad, happy, angry, and as I showed in the demonstration, fearful. So the next step here is to log this emotion into a custom analyzer class. So take a look at emotion analyzer, which is responsible for tracking how the user is feeling across the session. Um, as you can see here, this is an emotions list. Again, it's tentative. In the real version, it will be much more complicated than this. In here it saves each emotion. It saves each emotion with a timestamp and the original message, so that we have history of the tracked feelings. And third, it can determine the dominant emotion and detect high-level trends like whether the user is improving, worsening, or being stable. Again, this is just tentative, and in the actual version, it will be much more complicated. I will keep repeating this because um, I don't want someone to think about this as the final version. Um, this lets us basically build a chronological log of emotional states. Then we can compute the most frequent emotion across the sessions using get dominant emotion. Okay. When it's empty, of course, it will return a neutral. This is very basic, but effective way to some. This is a basic but effective way to summarize the user's emotional state across a full conversation. In the actual GSoC implementation, this will be extended to affect the visual and auditory experience. For instance, if sadness is dominant, a relaxing Oshin front scene may be triggered on Liquid Galaxy using KML-based transitions, 3D KMLs. Okay, so mm, let's talk now about mm, okay. Let's discuss how this prototype maps directly to what will be done during the actual GSoC project. In the current version, in the prototype we have now, the interaction is text-based, as you can see here. Okay, so we are just texting, writing, and sending, text-based. But in the proposed project, I will implement real-time voice-based conversation using Flutter WebRTC and Flutter TTS to create a fully functional therapy experience. Because talking to, as you can see here, writing to a program is just like talking to a machine. But in that one, in using voice-based system, it will be more realistic, more comforting. Yeah. Um, Instead of just adjusting the text here and saying that the feeling is neutral, sad, or whatever, um, the system will trigger immersive 3D scene on Liquid Galaxy using KML camera tools and tagged visual datasets. Right now, the app tracks emotion from just the chat, but in the final version, I'm planning to include journaling data, session summaries, and stored notes. Also, I will create, hopefully, I will create a memory for each user that personalizes the therapy experience. So it's totally um, experience made for you, not for anybody else. Also, the app will suggest guided breathing exercises dynamically based on the mood, like maybe um okay, like maybe a 4-7-8 breathing session when high anxiety is detected, and even more. Finally, hope you enjoyed my session. And if you have any questions, you can request an interview or send me an email. I'm always here to answer any questions. Thank you. Bye.